Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tangela, but my friends call me Tan, and I hope that we can become friends. Please consider subscribing to the channel if this is the kind of content that you like. Here I have this single star that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and we're going to take this star and we're going to use this Waverly chalk paint in cashew, and we're going to paint that entire star. Then I'm going to take some nautical rope, also from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to outline that rope the shape of the star. I'm attaching I'm attaching the rope, as you can see, with some hot glue. And as you can also see, I'm not using my finger protector, so I advise you guys to use your finger protectors. So I'm going to wrap this rope around, I'm going to give it 4 layers. And I just did that by hot gluing the rope on top of each rope. After gluing down all 4 layers of the rope, I took a lighter just to singe or burn off all the little flyaways on the rope. And be very careful when doing this. Obviously, we're playing with fire. And since I want to make this a riser, I took this glass candle holder that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And I'm just eyeballing this, guys. I'm just going to center as best as I can. I know I can measure, but I don't know why. I just don't sometimes. But I eyeballed this, just marked where I was needing to place the candle holder back. And I'm just going to use some of my Tight Bond Quick and Thick glue for my permanent hold. And then we're going to use the hot glue for the instant hold and place that candle holder. And I just sat my bottle of paint on there just to give it a little weight to hold. Then I'm taking these crushed shells that I got from Dollar Tree. They're like all crushed. I'm going to use them like a sand, if you will. And we're just putting that all on top of our tray. Our rope will hold those little pieces in. And I'm saving my bag because I'm sure these will go back in there. Then I have another pack of just shells, some very beautiful shells that Dollar Tree has this year. I hadn't seen them before, but I really like them. So I just took those and also decorated the tray with those. And you can place however you like. And of course, you can add your own shells or bigger shells, whatever you like. But we're going to use these today. And after sticking a little tea light candle in there, battery operated tea light candle, this is how it turned out. And I really like it. And then I turned the lights out for you guys because if this was sitting on your nightstand or a dresser and you just like the ambiance of the lighting, I think it's very cute. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Today's video is a collaboration with some very talented creators. And our theme for this one is Coastal and Nautical Summer. And our hosts are Aria with DIY with Aria and Lowly D with Lowly D's Creation. And our guest host is Cindy from Z9 Designs. So please check out their channels. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe and comment for them, as well as I'd like for you to do that with my channel. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. And there's also a playlist. Please watch the other talented creators in this playlist. I think you'll be very inspired. Let's get back to the video. I've taken these 3 packs of those round circles, but I'm just going to use the middle size one. And these scallops are gratin. I'm showing you guys because I purchased them from the Aldi's. They were very delicious. And I was left with these 2 beautiful shells. And after cleaning those in the dishwasher, this is what I have. Aren't they beautiful? I think so. Anyway, I took the 2 shells, put them together sort of like a clam, and we're just going to hot glue them to that round wood circle. And I hot glued them in the center and on the outside. And I did have to hold them for a few minutes just until it set, so that they'll stand upright. Then I took this nautical rope and I just wanted to give that little round circle a border. So that's what I did. And it's the same nautical rope that I used in the first DIY. And I just simply took my time and carefully hot glued that nautical rope onto that little or medium-sized wood round. Here I'm taking some of my little white rocks that I purchased from the Dollar Tree long time ago, but I keep them in this little Ziploc bag right now. But anyway, I'm just going to put some of those on the wood tray. Again, that rope is holding them in. I'm not gluing my rocks down because I'll probably use these again in the future. But of course, if you're recreating this and wanting this as a permanent decor piece, then of course you will hot glue your rocks down. And here I'm taking these little dried flowers or weeds. I'm not sure what they're called, but look like wheat to me. But I'm going to take those that I got from Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree has those. And I just cut them down to size. You can cut them down to the size you want. And I put rocks in the middle of the shell, as you saw. Instead of using fluorofoam, I used the rocks to hold the dried pieces down. And this is how it turned out. I think it looks cute and coastal. I do feel like I could have shortened the little dried pieces shorter, but I didn't. But of course you can if you like to for yours. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Here in the last DIY, I took this wood plank that I purchased from Dollar Tree, And I also have this beat up sanding block. But I'm going to give this a sand because these little wood planks, they can be really rough and have some, you know, rough edges. So that's why I'm sanding that down. And then I'm going to take my paint color in Peacock from Waverly. And we're going to give this a coat of this just on the top. Look at that color. It is just beautiful. It reminds me of a Caribbean blue. So we're going to just paint that completely. I only had to use one coat. And I did use my heat gun just to give it a quick, fast dry. But I did sit it to the side to continue drying. Because here, Dollar Tree has these little sea creatures or sea characters. And I purchased these 3 different styles, the fish, the turtle, and the crab. And they do come 2 in a pack, which I love, and they're only $1.25. At least you get 2. And then I took my Waverly chalk paint in in cashew, and I painted those characters with that. Using that same nautical rope that I used in the previous 2 videos, I'm giving this wood plank a border with it. So I put the border all the way around. And then I made a hanger for it. And as you can see, I just hot glued those down. And please note, I'm using my silicone spatula so I don't burn my fingers. And then I took just some cardboard packaging, and I put that across the rope just to give it more stability. And then I hot glued my sea characters onto this wood plank, making it just a very cute piece of decor. And of course, it could have been distressed. I didn't distress it, but I like it like this. And this is how it turned out. I think it's very cute. But please let me know down in the comments what you think. And here in the final reveal, I'm just showing you all 3 products that I've completed today. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you had fun watching me as much as I had fun making them. I appreciate you being here. Please remember to check out our hosts and guest hosts channels, and also that playlist. I know you're going to love it. I am always excited to see what everybody is going to make. And I hope you'll join us and give us some support. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.